Hey everyone, it's Elton here, Grumpy Git. So today is going to be an interesting day. I have a friend coming over who is going to help me to install a second solar panel and also to change out the existing solar panel charge unit for a newer one which is 20 amps where the old one was 10 amps. If I don't change the charge controller, then the second panel is pretty much going to be wasted because the existing panel puts out, I believe, 8 amps. The second one will obviously put out another 8 amps. So therefore the existing charge controller will limit the charge to 10 amps through the batteries, which is not ideal. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I've just opened the solar panel to find that it doesn't actually have drilled holes to secure it to the rails, which is peculiar. So yeah, that's going to be interesting because I don't have a drill with me, so I'm going to have to go and see. I'm currently still on a campsite here in Cambridge to make these upgrades and sort anything out that needs to be sorted. So I'm going to go have a chat with the caretakers here of the grounds and see if hopefully one of them has got a drill that I can borrow. But yeah, I'm going to be taking some time lapses and other videos of the install process so that I'm sure we can provide you with some entertainment. So yeah, keep watching, see how it goes. Catch you later. So this is the new solar panel. It's a 100 watts sun store. I've already got a 100 watt sun store panel on the roof, and from what I've been told by various people who know far more about these things than I, is that ideally you want to be sticking to similar brand and similar wattage panels. So hence going for the sun store one again. I believe the 100 watt panel cost me around £130, I think it was, and then along with that you will need to purchase some rails on which the panel sits, and then those rails are obviously mounted to the roof of the vehicle with some bonding agent. I believe I got Sudaflex, which is what Sunstore recommended to use to mount these panels onto the roof. So what I've been advised is with regards to mounting the panels and the rails is that you should score them, or key them I think is the correct terminology, which essentially means sanding down the bottom of the rail that's going to be stuck to the roof, and then sanding the roof itself with very coarse sandpaper, and then you use alcohol wipes to make sure that everything's clean and ready for prep. But I will obviously show you this as we go through the installation process today. And this is the new solar charger controller, Victron. As you can see, it's an MPPT controller, which is highly recommended by those in the know, because MPPT units will charge your panel far more efficiently in cloudy conditions than normal charge controllers. Up to 30% I believe is quoted, additional 30% charge in cloudy conditions. So if you're going to be camping or van lifing in the winter periods, especially in the UK where we don't have a lot of sunlight, it's definitely worth looking to purchase an MPPT unit. The reason I opted for this, as mentioned before, is that it's a 20 amp unit rather than the 10 amp that I've currently got, and it's also got inbuilt Bluetooth technology, so I can actually monitor the ins and outs of the currents into and out of the unit via a Bluetooth device, so my smartphone or iPad, etc. So this is Sudaflex 40FC, as you can see, and as mentioned, this is what has been recommended to me by the Sun Store, where I bought the panel from, to fix the panel rails to the roof of the Hymer vehicle. So if you're looking to install a solar panel, this is the stuff you should be getting. Another common one that people use is CT1. So Luke has come and helping me out today. Say how's it?
Hello, how's it going?
So Luke is busy, I believe the term is called keying, or basically involves sandpapering the panels down. So this is the rail, one of the rails that we'll be mounting the solar panel to. So make sure you give it a good sanding down, get some roughness on it so that it's not a very smooth surface for the bonding materials to take hold on. And then similarly, you want to sand the edges of your solar panel itself to make sure that you get a good bond between the plastic and the metal. So you'll be seeing more of Luke as he gets up on the roof, because he's about 20 kgs lighter than I am, and therefore has less possibility of falling through the roof and creating another sunlight. So keep watching.
Seems pretty.
I'd walk on the edges as much as possible.
It all feels pretty sturdy. Right. Ooh. No. So maybe she's... Yeah, lined up.
Lined up on my edge. Right, so negative. Yeah. Let's do it. I don't think we want to let this stand in the sun too long.
There you go, over.
Cables that side, yeah, that's right. Yeah, up there, yeah. Got it. Which was that?
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. nowhere to step. This is not ideal.
So I hope you found the video fairly valuable and gives you some insight on how to install a second solar panel, or your first indeed if you don't already have solar panels. So just to recap with regards to connecting two panels together in series, so you go from the positive connector on the one panel to the negative on the other panel, and then you take the remaining negative from one panel and the positive from the other panel, and that runs through to your charge controller. So I hope that's clear, and I hope the image provided some help there. If you've got any queries around solar panel installs, please drop the comments below. I'm by no means an expert in this matters. These are the first time I've done this myself, but hopefully if I can't answer the question for you, there are other people I can reach out to and try and get the answers for you. So I hope it's been useful. I hope it's given you some insight. It's a fairly simple, straightforward process, which if I can do it, pretty much anyone can do it, really. So yeah, until next time folks, see you around. Cheers.